everyone, welcome back to the channel. So here we are discussing the question 3 plus palindrome on Codechef. So the problem states that you are given a string s of length n and your task is to convert the string into a non-empty palindrome using the following operation any number of times. So we need to choose an index I which ranges from 1 to the current length of the string 1 and the length both not included, and we remove the character at indices I minus 1, I and I plus 1 from the string and concatenate the remaining parts of the string. So suppose you have a string A, B, C, D, E. So what you need to do is you can take any I. Suppose I take index I as this one. So I minus 1 is where B is located, I plus 1 where D is there, and we need to remove all these characters and then combine the remaining string. So our remaining string would be AE in this case. Now we need to print yes if it is possible to convert the string into a non-empty palindrome, otherwise not. Like in this case, it was not possible to convert the string into non-empty palindrome, so we need to print no here. Now let's see another example to understand this better. First we have an input of A. In this case, as all characters are same, hence it is a palindrome itself, so we output yes. In case of A, B, C, D, E, as explained above, the output would be no. And in case of A, B, C, D, we can select C and then remove the neighbors of it, which is B and D. So we will be left with A, and hence this outputs yes. Now if you take any string of length suppose 4, which is A, B, C, D, then you can remove B, C, D and the output would be A, which is itself a non-empty palindrome. Next, if we take more characters, suppose A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now for these characters, we can choose these three. Again we will be left with A, which is a palindrome itself. So from this we get the intuition that if n modulus 3 is equal to 1, the output is always yes in this case. Now if this case is not there, what we can do is we can pick the characters from A to Z one by one. So we can have a loop where we can iterate from A to Z, and then we can find the occurrence where we can have these characters. So our intuition is mainly to get the index of the first and last characters, and the indexes must be multiple of 3. Also, when index is multiple of 3 and the characters are matching, we would store it as the index of the starting and ending point. Suppose we have this case of A, B, C, D, E. Then we have a loop from A to Z. We can have the first index to be something greater, which would be suppose n plus 1, and the last index to be a smaller one, which we can define as -2 or -1, anything which is less than 0. Now we run the loop from 0 till n minus 1, which means we are checking each character. The character which matches with A is stored, and then we would break out of the loop. So if we are having A, B, C, D, E, we check the first character of the string. Is it matching with the character in the loop of A to Z? As soon as it matches, our first index is the index at which this first character is there. So we get 0 here and we break out of the loop. Similarly, for last character, we move from right to left. So the last character loop would go from n minus 1 to 0. And when we check, our input character A was matching with A. Now our input character is E, which is not matching with A. Hence, we do not do anything to the last index. It is -2 only. Again, we check with B. B matches with B. So our first index becomes 1. But D does not match with B. Hence, nothing happens. Like this, we go on and check the characters. After we have checked all the characters, we can see that we have first index. If we check it, somehow this is going to be equal, and our first index and last index would become equal in this case. Now we check if our first index is greater than the last index. If this is the case, this ensures that one of them was not updated. Mostly the last index is not updated. So we do not get any character that is matching. Hence, in this case, we would output no. Else, we would output yes when it is greater than equal to. So hence this is the solution. I hope you all understand this solution. Thanks for watching.